Alright. Guess we're back to the top of our class list, though. Hopefully I won't suck this time. I'm not bringing the card effects this time, that's for goddamn sure. Didn't feel right with that class. Just use my gimped sticky grenades with my power amp 1. I don't. Game does not want to give me power amps. Oh my god, I don't even have that much. I don't even have that much in the way of incendiary ammo. In fact, you don't really. Incendiary 1 is barely even worth using. Go disrupt 2s for now. Polish, Wish I had a hurricane. Not a fan of this map though. This map can screw off. Well, against Geth though, so maybe I can sabotage my way to victory. Oh, can't stand it. I know you planned it. Almost on the street. This Watergate. Oh my god, it's a mirage. I'm telling you, it's sabotage. You know what is sabotage? Fucking ammo boxes that barely respawn. Did they even get him? They're just staring. Whatever. God, like, two weapons I love to use with this girl, the Crusader and the Wraith. I have neither! I should, you know, to be fair, the Disciple is a good holdover. Banana! Oh dear. Yeah. I never, like, figured this out or asked anybody that gave a straight answer, but does tech vulnerability even work on Geth? Like, if you spec sabotage for tech vulnerability, does it actually debuff them? Or is that just... Or is it just a perk or a evolution that's there to purely to make it worth using against organics? Kind of like how, you know, kind of like backfire. As much as I like backfire on sabotage, I think I should just spec for duration instead, because might be worth using. Might have more utility to it, you know. And to be fair, the debuff how often do you even with an organised team, if I was like on a full-on tech team and I went running around sabotaging everything, I don't think it would make that much difference. It's not like warping stuff on a biotic team, you know? But maybe I should spec for the super duper hacker. Oh no. What do you all think? Do we only have 3 of us? Yeah, we do. Oh, we had more. I thought we had a full team here. What's there? The damage you can get from killing an explosive. Get an explosive hack kill is always nice, though. When you kill something and it explodes up. Oh, wow. That's not good. Let's throw some stickies. Let's get some tech bursts. Don't think I was getting much tech bursts there. But still, nice work with the art grenades. Fucked them up. Oh, God, I can't aim. Top Cat! Ba-ba-da-ba-da, Top Cat! Oh, his friends call him TC. I can't remember. I remember the tune, but I can't remember the lyrics to the theme song of Top Cat. Oh God, he did the spin. Oh, let me think. I haven't heard it in a while.
Top Cat, the most effectual Top Cat, whose intellectual close friends get to call him TC, providing it's with dignity. Top Cat, the indisputable leader of the gang. He's the boss, he's a VIP, he's a championship, he's the most tip-top Top Cat. Yes, he's the chief, he's the king, but above everything, he's the most tip-top Top Cat. Top Cat.
Bro, that that's actually a good song. That's actually a really good song. They made a live no, they made like a not a live action, a CG, like a remake of Top Cat, didn't they? Like they did a film. I can't imagine it was any good because they like to make like these old classics like into like CG films for the kids, you know, like Smurfs and what else was there? There's a lot of fucking crappy like Chipmunks. A lot of classics getting made into films. Ah, that Geth turret wasn't even looking at me. That's not right. Oh, maybe it's the second one. Go throw grenades and hope for the best. Don't think I even hit it. God, troopers. Geff scare me. Where are they? I remember watching like Top Cat and Cartoon Network. It's a shame. I don't know. I don't have TV, but last I checked, I think like all the classic cartoons are like exclusively put on Boomerang, or like at least the remakes of the classic shows. Like you don't get old Tom and Jerry, you get like new Tom and Jerry. Well, that'll work. But like you don't get any of the classic shows on like in the 90s Cartoon Network. You know, you had the classics. You know, they're classics now, but you had like classic cartoons mixed with like new cartoons, like the water cartoons, or I guess cartoon, as it was called in some countries. But like had the hey Rocket Trooper. But you got like you know, obviously like the stuff that would become classics, you know, like Dexter's Lab, Ed, Ed and Eddie, you know. What else was there? Powerpuff Girls. There's a lot of you know, a lot of stuff that started off on What a Cartoon. That were like, you know, kind of like short 10-minute slots that would like be a pilot for these like potential cartoons, you know, or like animators, both, you know, well known and are starting out. Like I think Seth MacFarlane like did like a prototype Family Guy which had the dog and the talking dog and the guy. Can't remember what it's called. Powerpuff Girls started on there. Maybe Dexter's Lab. I think Cow and Chicken as well. I think Ralph Bakshi had a few cartoon shorts on there as well. So, you know, mixed bag of talent just from these shorts. And you imagine there's like a lot of lost media in regards to cartoons, or What a Cartoon, as it was called over in England. Probably a lot of lost media tied to that, because, you know, a lot of these were just like one-off pilots that aired on TV, and then, you know, sometimes they get picked up and become shows, and sometimes they just vanish into obscurity. And it's probably on like somebody's VHS tape from years ago, because, like, you know, like, I don't know about you guys, like I remember, like, you know, people, I would like record like a full VHS tape of like, you know, 6 to 8 hours of like content, cartoons, like you know, I don't know if if it was a 90s thing, but you know, feels like everybody had like a cassette tape with like a load of Simpsons episodes that they recorded on TV. You know, we didn't have you know, didn't buy box sets and DVDs, just recorded them on the telly, like cassette tapes with the radio or CD player. Record cassette tapes to get, you know, for music songs you like, and then you put it in your car radio. Those were the days. I kind of miss those days though. Like, you know, now it's like you got like 20 streaming services. Like I fucking nearly fell over the other day. Like I saw, like I was like watching YouTube and I get an advert for IMDb streaming. I'm like, what the fuck is it? Does every company to do with film and television have to have a streaming service now? And like we still have to play, and the English government expects us to still pay a TV license when TV is completely obsolete nowadays. Like, what the fuck is the point? It's like, why pay for TV, like satellite services, or, you know, or like cable or whatever, when, you know, half the stuff is like online streaming exclusive. Like, instead of paying for one TV service, you're paying for several at once. Fucking dumb. I think the market for streaming is oversaturated. Kind of like games, video games. How you have all these like clients to buy your games from. You know, Uplay, Origin, EA Play, Steam, Epic Games, Bethesda.net, Battle.net. Like, just too much shit. You know, too many places. And that's just. And I'm just talking. Those are just the clients. I ain't talking about like the third party stuff like G2A and GOG and all that malarkey. You know. Or, God, heaven forbid, you go to an actual shop and buy the disc. Which is pointless, by the way, because the last time I bought a disc for a PC game, it was I actually pre-ordered Dark Souls 2: Score of the First Sin. Got it delivered, and I pulled it out, looked at the back of the kit, looked inside the case, and it had a redeem code in it. So I put that into Steam, and it started downloading. I didn't even need to use the disc to install the game. I just had the redeem code. It was kind of dumb, you know. Waste of time. I wish all games had that. You know what I mean? Like. But there might be something to that actually, with like if you like co-op games on consoles, like a lot of if they charge like they bumped up the price a tiny bit for console games, and then you'd have like the disc and like the redeem code. Like one person could redeem the code, the other person could get the disc. Then you've got a co-op. You got a co-op experience for you and your friend. You know. Of course, that would require like doing something right. And giving people a two buy one get one free bargain, like, hey, I buy this game for you and your friend. Kind of dumb. But then again, games are getting more and more expensive anyway. Never mind the cost of living going up every year. What the cost of gaming? Fucking ridiculous, and that's if you can find the hardware to play these games on. Oh dear. Went down a rabbit hole there, didn't I? Of just talking about random crap. How'd we get there? Oh, I blame Top Cat. He joined and I got all nostalgic about shit. It kind of just went down a rabbit hole. Oh dear. Yeah, it's way too many streaming services. It's ridiculous. People used to pull their face at like HBO existed. Like, I pay for cable. Why should I pay for HBO? Now it's like, shit. I got Netflix. I got Amazon. I got YouTube Premium, IMDb TV. ESPN, WWE. Oh, what else is there? I'm sure there's like several others I'm forgetting. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised if Virgin Media had their own thing as well. Pawn subscriptions as well, can't forget about them. Subscriptions to porn, fucking sad people. And then it's like that's just like Pornhub Premium I'm talking about. Like you got to think about the poor saps that do OnlyFans. You know, subscribe to individual people. Some teenage girl with daddy issues in her bedroom, destroying her insides and colon with God knows what. You might think it's easy money now, but just wait when they have to wear nappies when they're 50, because they fucked up their. Well, they can't hold in their poop. Also, chances are somebody. All it takes is one person to pay for porn, and then they can just leak it, and everyone else can enjoy it for free. Fine, man. That's my mindset. Too much butt plug earlier. I don't know. I don't know shit about bum diddling anyway. Just taking the piss, to be honest. I mean, I've seen videos of girls online that taking stuff bigger than their arm. You know what I mean? You tell me that doesn't do any damage, long-term damage? You telling me that they haven't felt a bit more than a piece of poo come out of their ass when they go to the toilet afterwards? Must have, you know, must have some proper deformation down there, right? See nasty hemorrhoids on some of them. That internet's sick. These young girls prostituting themselves for people's amusement on the internet. It is what it is. Oh god. You know what the best part is Meh isn't even here. You know? And we've taken the turn without him. He's here in spirit. We'll blame Meh regardless of him not being here. We did pretty well that match, actually. I think instead of buying a jumbo, we can just buy 2 recruit packs and call it, and then buy it and get the fact, we just need one recruit pack. That's pretty cool. Oh dear. Yeah, reset powers. And 2 soldiers. We should be at level 20 then, right? By the way, I guess you guys didn't know, I actually do have N7 mastery done now. Look at that. All 60 promotions. Totally legit. Nothing wrong there. Anybody wants to check out how I'm doing on this account, in case you get bored of the stream and want something to read. I'm not doing too bad. In fact, I wouldn't mind just having a quick glance at what my unlocks look like. Under Backburner. Look at my inventory. I want to see what my characters are like, how many I've maxed out.